Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the show. This is a very special show today. I have a very special guest here, Mr. Jomo Jones, and he's the proud owner of Jones Business Credit, LLC. And but let me start this off by first asking you, man, how you been? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm blessed and highly favored. I appreciate you having me out tonight. Having a great year in 2020. We're about to transition over into 2021. We are in expectation for great things and changing people's lives one person at a time.
I know that's right, man. And, you know, I'm a big fan of yours. You got me on the right track. You fixed my credit. But before I even go into that part, let me ask you one question, man. Just tell us about Jones Business Credit, LLC, and tell us, you know, what is it all about?
Jones Business Credit, LLC, we deal with business credit and personal credit. We show business owners how to obtain business credit and also how to structure their business properly to align them for funding. And then with personal credit, we do three things. We restore, we rebuild, and we coach. We show clients how to use their credit as leverage so they can acquire and do the things in life that they want to do.
Okay. Now, what kind of clients do you service? I mean, what kind of clients do you service? Is it young, old, business, personal, what?
I have clients from the age of 14 all the way up to whatever, because what we believe in doing is we believe in educating our young kids, our families. I believe in generational wealth. And so we have clients, I do seminars for young kids to empower them and give them knowledge about the powerful component of credit. And also, we have clients all over the United States of America, all age brackets, all diversity, nationalities. We service from East Coast to West Coast. So,
I feel you. Now, let me ask you this question. I mean, why is credit so important? Why is it so important that we all must have good credit? Why is that so important?
Well, you know, I say to everyone that success is not a secret, but a system. And credit just happen to be one of the components that are in the systems of our financial arenas. And so credibility. And what they do, credit is basically a footprint of how you pay your bills. Your car insurance, they check your credit. If you're trying to be a homeowner, they're going to check your credit. When you apply for a credit card, store card, they're going to check your credit. So credit is basically your credibility, how you pay your bills, and how you manage your utilization on your credit cards and things of that nature. So credit is something that everybody is going to have to, at some point in time, get where it needs to be so they can do the things they need to do in life, or get educated about credit so they can do the things they need to do in life.
Now, okay, so, man, I noticed you got a lot of passion. When you speak on this, you speak with so much passion. Man, okay, why? I mean, or how did you develop such a passion for this? I mean, what you do for people, man, as far as when it comes to helping them get on their feet, helping them get to that next level.
Yeah. This passion came from pain. I'm going to say it again. This passion came from pain. I was once a business owner. I had a car wash, and I found myself from month to month struggling. I found myself, you know, having poor personal credit. I didn't know anything about business credit. I had no financial relationships, and I struggled, and I stayed stressed mentally and physically, and I couldn't get to the next level. So a lot of this passion that you see comes from pain, because my goal in life is to make sure that not another business owner that comes in contact with our company will have to go through the things that I went through. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that they're personal credit is where it needs to be, and their business credit is where it needs to be. And if they need access to capital, because I'm also a licensed commercial loan broker, so if they need access to capital, we align their business and structure their business to get ready for funding. And like I said, the business credit factor and the personal credit factor.
Well, okay. And, you know, I remember a long time ago, and a man once told me, a wise guy, he said that it doesn't matter how much you have in a bank, it's right. What your worth is on paper. Meaning that he said I could have, if you got $100,000 in the bank, or you could have $2 in the bank.
That's right.
If you got $2 in the bank, and you should go, you know, you can still go to the bank and ask that bank for a loan of $100,000, then that's truly your worth, even though you have $2 in the bank.
Right.
I mean, does that make any sense?
Absolutely. Let me tell you, one of the biggest problems that I've seen with business owners that come to our company is they don't have access to capital. Having great credit and having yourself financially aligned properly can change your life. And what I mean by that, you can go from $2 in the bank, like you said, to $100,000. $100,000 can take your business to the next level. It can cause you to expand. If you need $500,000, $1.4 million, whatever the case may be, having access to capital, which I call OPM, which most of us in social media world know what that means, other people's money. Using other people's money to leverage in life and to grow and expand. I got a question. I ask everybody this all the time. Do you need a leg? The ability to leverage, expand, and grow.
Okay. And you know, there's so many people that's out there now that, you know, would love to own their own home. So many people that, you know, would love to go out and buy a new car.
Yeah.
And I understand that the importance of credit. And just for an example, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, purchasing a house, your monthly mortgage for that house is most of the time cheaper than you renting a home.
Absolutely.
And you could be renting a home that's, you know, you paying $1,500 a month.
Right.
And you might be passing by a place and you see this big, huge house and you're thinking, wow, man, I bet that cost a fortune. They're paying this and they're paying that.
Right.
I mean, but in actuality, they're not really, it's not really that way, is it?
It's not at all. What most people don't understand is that a lot of the times a mortgage is actually cheaper than paying rent. You know, you find a home for $100,000, the average rent is going to be anywhere from $650 at the most $700. When you have people that are renting, paying $1,000, $1,100 a month for the last 10 or 15 years, where's that money going? It's going out the window. What you're doing, you're helping that homeowner pay off his mortgage or pay off his investment. So, you know, home ownership is not as hard as most people think it is. It's just about being educated. The old saying, if you knew better, you do better. About being educated, and that's the first piece of prosperity is home ownership. So what we do, we have changed several people's lives across the United States of America. People that came to our company who never thought they could be homeowners are now homeowners. So, you know, that is a very important component, home ownership.
Well, you know, and let me ask you this also, because what you're saying also was that a lot of people are paying a high rent for an old home, which they could probably go out and buy a brand new house.
Absolutely.
Just built and probably pay less than what they're paying, huh?
Absolutely. Right now on a $250,000 mortgage on a home, let's say a home that's around $250,000 with let's say 7% down. Or you do a FHA and things of that nature, your mortgage is only going to be about $1,100 a month on a $250,000 home. So it's all about getting the right information to people and where we can make it realistic to their life so they can apply it to their life and do the things they need to do.
Well, look, man, first, and let me say this because I said something, I touched on it earlier, but you helped me in such a way. I got to give you a big round of applause for that. I appreciate everything that you've done for me in that sense. And credit is very important. I mean, and people take that for granted so many times, so many ways. And it's something that, you know, could really make your life a lot easier if your credit is good. And, you know, so right on the bottom of the screen, you see that it's scrolling. If you want to contact Jomo, the number is there. Jomo, tell them the number of your
919-440-7611. 919-440-7611.
And again, that number is right there on the screen below. You know, and you know, you guys, if you are looking to get yourself a loan, a home, a car, whatever that may be, I highly recommend this man here, Jomo Jones. Like I said, he made a big difference and a big change in my life. Taught me a lot of things that I didn't know about credit. And don't forget to please subscribe to this page. And look forward to the other videos coming out. because he has a lot more videos that's going to be coming out, and whereas he's going to be teaching you, he's actually going to be giving you some free tips on how to help you with your credit. But, you know, for those of you, I'm going to tell you right now, man, if you really got some issues with your credit, you don't know whether to turn left or whether to turn right, this is definitely the guy you need to talk to.
Appreciate that.
Okay,
Appreciate
you
that.
definitely need to talk to this guy. I mean, again, I can't stress the fact of how much of a difference it's made in my life and my credit, because your credit is everything. Your credit is everything. It doesn't matter if you're on a job and right now you just paid all your bills and you got $25 in a bank. It doesn't matter. What's really matter, what your true worth is, what your credit is. And once again, we want to thank everybody for coming out. Jomo, man, definitely thank you for joining me.
Appreciate you having me.
And you know, and I wish you nothing but much success in your business.
Thank you.
You know, keep up the good work.
Thanks.
You definitely made a difference in my credit. And you guys, I want to just say thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Yes, stay tuned.